Well, you voted. I put together a little poll on my YouTube community page as well as my Instagram page about what types of videos you want to see more of. Two videos were primarily what people chose. One was family style dinners and the other was low-cost dinner recipes for the griddle or the grill. So today I'm kind of combining both. I'm doing steak dinner for 4 on the griddle. As far as steak dinners go, $30 for 4 people, I think is pretty affordable as far as steak goes. Now, yes, you can go a little bit lower. We are using hanger steak today, which is a wonderful, wonderful, succulent meat. When cooked right, it's so delicious. It's such a rich, beefy flavor that the people in your family are gonna eat this and go, wow, what's going on with this? You know what I mean? So it's a pretty special meat. Some people call it the butcher steak. So I'm gonna show you what we're doing today for this dinner. It's going to be a steak and fried rice dinner. And I'm telling you what, it's gonna be packed with really good calories, tons of flavor, so much flavor that you might be mad at me because there's so much flavor in this dish. Let's get going and go over all of the ingredients that you're going to need. Now, you don't need to have a griddle for this. You can use frying pans or a wok or even a grill if you like. All right, let's go over our ingredients. I've got 3 eggs, all scrambled up, nice and runny. 1 onion's worth, diced up. Fresh cracked pep ready to go. Avocado oil for the griddle. Sesame oil, coarse kosher salt, yellow peppers into slices just because it's gonna look pretty. Roughly chopped mushrooms, about 8 or 9 of them. Diced jalapeno, just for some spice. 4 garlic cloves. Now, I like my garlic cloves a little larger, so don't mince them. I like to taste it, but you do you, you know what I mean? And I have about a tablespoon of diced ginger and some fresh homegrown basil. And I've got 2 cups of rice. Now, ideally, you want to cook your rice a day ahead of time and just pull it right out of the fridge so it's nice and sticky. Now, my butcher has already done a beautiful, beautiful job at cleaning up my hanger steak. So I'm just going to use a little bit of avocado oil as a binder. You're welcome to use whatever kind of binder you like. Look at all that intramuscular fat. As that renders down as we cook at a real high temperature, it's going to taste so good, and the beef flavor is nothing like you've ever had. Of course, black pepper. And as always, salt your steaks more than you think you need, because we will lose a lot of salt as we cook on the griddle here. Or if you're cooking in your pan at home, or if you're cooking on your grill, you're gonna lose a lot of salt. So salt generously. All right, to the griddle. Now, I've had my griddle preheating on low at first for about 15 minutes, and then I cranked half the side up to medium to sear these steaks. The other side, we're gonna cook our veggies on. So that's how we're cooking on the griddle today. Steaks are going down first. Now, it's okay if the steaks get done first because they need to rest. Onions and peppers and mushrooms and garlic, everything except for your basil and your egg. No, don't put your egg in yet. Now, this is not by any means a traditional fried rice. There's not many things that I do traditionally. I just try to make things taste as good as I possibly can. And if that involves breaking tradition, then I am all for it. Oh my God, the smell, the aroma that's coming off of this griddle is insane right now. Just a touch of sesame oil. I would say no more than a teaspoon. I didn't show this, but I moved my steaks to rest on a cutting board, and I actually added a little bit of butter onto each steak. You're welcome to do that if you want to. Now turn your griddle down to low on the other side that we had it at medium, and get all that bits from your steak into your vegetables. That is going to provide an insane amount of flavor. 2 different kinds of rice that I'm doing today. We've got a low carb option, which is riced cauliflower, and I've got some good old jasmine rice that we're doing right there. Since we're doing double duty, we're just gonna take our veg, cut it right down the middle, send some to the cauliflower side, and we're gonna send some to the rice side. Now, for you, you're welcome to do either, and then at this point, you're just gonna mix up your vegetables into your rice. If it seems a little dry and you wanna add some oil or butter is a great option, and also some lemon juice would be fantastic, but I am out of lemons. If you wanna add a little acidity, add some fresh lemon juice, lemon zest, that kind of stuff. We're going to make a little bit of volcano, just like mashed potatoes. And now you're gonna add your egg. I've got 1.5 or 3 eggs here, sorry. All right, let that cook for just a second. Okay, and now we mix. And now that we've got our rice ready, we're gonna take our fresh basil and we're just gonna tear it like that. And we're gonna add it in to each pile of rice. And stir. Go ahead and turn your griddle off now, because these babies are done. It is time to plate. I'm gonna show you a little trick to make this look a little nicer. So you're gonna take your rice and a bowl. You're gonna take your rice and hopefully more carefully, just scoop it into the bowl. And you're just gonna push down and kind of smash it into the bowl a little bit. A spoon would work a little nicer. Then you're gonna take your plate, put it on top of your bowl, and then flip it. And it's gonna give us a nice little round presentation for our rice. Look at how juicy our steak is. Now I already put the little guy inside to cut up for our little ones. So we've got 3 steaks. Now there's only 3 adults here. This is plenty of meat for the 3 adults. Now you may say to yourself, well, I've got teenage boys and well, nothing is going to satisfy them. So you can just give them this and tell them to shut up because nothing's gonna make them happy. I think we can all agree with that. So here's our little butter, spread that around. I think we'll just cut these I'm thinking like into medallion chunks. Oh yes, that is absolutely perfect. I'm just gonna taste this real quick. Yep, if you don't like that, unsubscribe and go to somewhere where you can be miserable with somebody else, because this is absolutely delicious. And work it around. Okay, here we go, let's give it a try. We're gonna let's start with the rice. Let's get a bite of rice first. Oh, yeah. Got some jalapeno. That ginger is so bright. Like I said, if you wanted to add some lemon, mirin would be great also if you want a little bit more acidity. Let's try. Let's just do this little end piece of steak here. Yep, that is a great meal. Unbelievable amount of flavor. I would call this healthy. I don't care what anybody says. That is a great, great meal. And you could not get this in a restaurant for the price that we're talking. $30 for a family of 4. Absolutely would never happen. I hope you give it a try, whether it's on the grill, in your pan, wok, whatever. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.